On September 6, 1901, an assassin's bullet changed American history, but not exactly in the way you might think it did. The medical drama that unfolded after that fatal shot raises a question you rarely ever hear or really think about if you are in medicine. Who should a surgeon save when two lives collide in a single moment? That's a pretty tough question. Hi, I'm Chris, and I bring you the stories that make you change the way you think about pretty much everything. What other presidential history do you want to hear about? Drop it in the comments. It's 1901 in Buffalo, New York at the Pan American Exposition. President William McKinley is greeting visitors at the Temple of Music. It's a pretty hot September afternoon when a man with a handkerchief that's wrapped around his right hand steps forward. The cloth on his hand concealed a .32 caliber revolver. Two shots ring out, and McKinley is hit in the abdomen. After what can only be described as pandemonium, the crowd subdues the assassin, and McKinley is rushed to the Exposition's hospital. It sounds like a proper medical facility, but it isn't. It's a temporary building with rudimentary tools and almost no lighting at all. Presidential care has come a very long way. The Exposition's medical director was Dr. Roswell Park, one of America's most respected surgeons. Everything should have been fine, so to speak. But when the call came in that the President of the United States had been shot, Park was miles away, performing a delicate operation on another patient. When told he was needed back in Buffalo, he reportedly said he couldn't just leave his patient, even for the President of the United States. So the only other doctor in the makeshift hospital stepped in. His name was Dr. Matthew Mann, and he was a gynecologist, not a trauma surgeon. In the quickly dimming daylight and absolutely primitive conditions, even by 1901 standards, he opened up McKinley's abdomen, found the stomach wounds, and stitched them up, but he could not locate the bullet. For days, McKinley seemed to be getting slowly better, and the public was very optimistic about his recovery. But quietly, internal damage and infection set in. Medicine in 1901 had no antibiotics and no reliable way to fight deep infection. McKinley died only 8 days after being shot. Roswell Park's choice to finish the surgery he started wasn't about hierarchy of importance. It was about medical duty. You don't abandon a patient mid-operation. That principle speaks to a deeper idea in medicine that every human life is equal, no matter their status. If you're a doctor, I'd love to hear your take on this. And if you aren't a doctor, how does the situation make you feel? So it wasn't just the shot that killed a president, but the human choices and limitations of medicine in an era before antibiotics and modern trauma care, and that shaped the final outcome. Like, follow, share, and subscribe for more history that asks the tough questions.